Good day everyone, and welcome back to the Explorer for another video. I'm Yankee Oscar 6 Delta X-Ray Echo, and in today's video we're going to finally build a finished project. So I call this one a SPY transmitter, a CW transmitter. This is a present for my friend Vlad, Yankee Oscar 5 Bravo Delta Lima, and this is basically the 20 meters version of the Minimalist CW transmitter, which I presented a while back in another video. It doesn't perform so well like the 40 meters version, but it's still a fine project to play around with, and hopefully in the future I might be able to build some improved versions, but I wanted to respect the original schematic that I found online for this simple CW transmitter. Now, of course, I'm not going to continue without saying thank you to my friends at PCB Way for always sponsoring and supporting the DX Explorer channel.
Do you like building your own homebrew radio gear or other electronic circuits? Now you have PCB Way. With excellent PCB prototyping services, PCB assembly, SMD stencils, CNC, 3D printing, and a lot more services or products for you. All you have to do is to open your account on PCB Way, use the software of your choice to design your PCB board, upload the Gerber files, pick the desired options from the technical details panel, and place your order. Soon you will receive your professional and amazing quality PCB boards that you can use for your projects.
There are also special deals for the month of September from PCB Way. There is a purple PCB solder mask which is free for 1 month starting from September 1st until the end of the month, and also there is another special deal for 3D printing products starting from September 1st until the last day of the month, and PCB Way will be offering a major discount on 3D printed products starting from 36% discount on TPU/FDM, and the discount will rises as the weight increases, up to 80% off. So check the link in the video description for the September special deals.
As I'm always saying, PCB Way is the way.
So for a long time I promised that I will be back with a video on how I'm discovering and using simple ideas as enclosures. And I found this little wooden box. I think in the past, if you got to watch the video, I built a Pititico CW transceiver in one of these boxes, but it was a little bit bigger. So this one it's a little bit challenging for me because I have to make sure that I can fit everything inside. It's not very high, so that's one of the problems, but I'll figure it out. I actually burned the wood with flame torch just to give it some sort of vintage look, and on the bottom I have these 2 screws that are holding the PCB board in place, so it's not going to stay straight on the table, but for that I'm going to find some rubber feet that I'm going to glue over here, and this way it's not going to move on the table either. So this is the transmitter. Inside, if you want, you can print, for example, the schematic of the transceiver, the transmitter, and glue it over there. I forgot to print the paper, so it is what it is. I'm going to send it to Vlad this way. I'm not at home right now. And this is the faceplate. I made this one from NDF, and I have to say thank you to my sister because she prepared this one for me using the laser cutter. And also the writing, it's also made with laser, and it's a custom writing made specifically for my friend Vlad. And yeah, this is it. I made in the box, I made these corners out of wood just so I can use the screws to fix the faceplate. I drilled the holes first before screwing the little screws, just to make sure that the wood is not going to crack, and I temporarily fixed the PCB board to the bottom of the box because I wanted to make sure that I have all the space because of these connectors are quite tall, and yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I'm not making any short circuit over there. So yeah, I'm going to have to bend these terminals a little bit in order to make sure that I have enough space, and also insulate them to avoid any short circuits. This is more challenging because this one is actually touching the inductor, but I'm going to try to bend everything in a way that is not going to touch the inductor over here anymore. And also the wires are going to be soldered from here directly to the board, so I'm going to take out these connectors that I initially soldered. And this one is basically the 20 meters version of the Minimalist QRP transmitter that I posted some while ago. And I also, you can find the boards available, you can order the boards for this one from PCB Way. Either the simple PCB boards, or you can either order the assembled version that it has all the components already soldered to the board. So this is the 20 meters version. If you order the assembled version from PCB Way, it's only going to be available as the 40 meters version, and that's the original project actually. And the output power of that one, with the transistor that I used at that time, it was around 700 milliwatts, but it will vary. It can go anywhere from 250 milliwatts or up to as much as 1 watt, even though it's kind of forcing the transistor. And you can make other adjustments as well to the circuit in order to get better results. We'll talk about that later on, where we're going to do the testing of the circuit. So for me, one of the hardest things while building this small transmitter was actually trying to fit everything inside, and also making sure that I'm not doing any short circuits while I'm placing the wires. But somehow I managed to fit everything, and after that, putting it together was pretty much a piece of cake. So I have everything ready over here. And before I turn on the receiver, because it's going to make a big noise, so what I have is the transmitter connected to everything. I have the little 3D printed key that I ordered from PCB Way, all the components. I have the little receiver from Vlad, the homemade power meter set up to the 1 watt scale, and the dummy load over here in the back. And I think we're ready to do a quick fire test. Now I have to tell you right from the start that the 20 meters version that I have built over here is not performing as great as the 40 meters version, which was actually the original design was made for the 40 meters band. And because I've also used a very small crystal, it has a little bit of chirp at the beginning until the transistor warms up. And I don't really like that, but it is what it is. I'm kind of forcing everything, the transistor and the crystal, in order to get the best power output that I could from the transistor that I've been using. So yeah, it is what it is. But by the way, I will put in the video description a link from Ron, Whiskey Bravo 5 Delta Yankee Golf. And he played around with the Pititico CW transceiver, the second version, the one with the audio amplifier incorporated, and he made some small modifications in order to get the circuit to perform better. Have a look at that one, because you might get some inspiration in trying to improve the circuit that I have over here. I'll put the schematic on the screen of the circuit that I built right now. And yeah, he actually improved a little bit the Pititico 2 in order to get a better performance and not force the transistor so much. So have a look at his website, and also there's a link to a PDF file. You can also download the PDF file from the video description that he wrote about his experiments with the Pititico 2. And since the Pititico CW transceiver, the original design was actually inspired and started from this small transmitter, I think it's a very interesting reading for you. Now let's do a quick fire test and see how the transmitter starts, if it actually works. So that's the little chirp at the beginning, and after that it works fine, but it still has a little bit of chirp. The power output is just a little bit over 100 milliwatts, but it works. Now the only thing that I wish I knew, it was to know the Morse code, so I can actually do a QSO, try to do a QSO on the 20 meters band using this little transmitter, but I do not know how to do that. Let me turn this off. I don't know the code yet, I'm still learning it. I rarely have some free time to do that, but hopefully soon I'll be able to learn the code. Now let's do a quick harmonic suppression test, and I think we're done with this video, and I can pack it up and send it to Vlad with the amplifier I just finished for him yesterday. So I don't know how well you can see the screen over here of the tiny SA, but I'm going to start transmitting. And I have the second harmonic So let's say the fundamental, it's down to minus 17 dB with the 40 dB of attenuation that I have running right now. Oops. And over here I have minus 45 dB. So the second harmonic is still a little bit high, but considering that I'm actually transmitting with 100 milliwatts, I honestly don't think it should be such a big issue. Vlad will let me know if there are any issues, and if he gets some reports other than the 20 meters band, then I'll probably have to work a little bit more on the low pass filter. But for now, it is what it is. This is the way it works. So that's it for today with this small transmitter. It's ready to go to my friend Vlad. I hope you enjoyed today's video. A short one, just like in the good old times. I haven't made short videos for quite some time. And don't forget about the special deals for the month of September from PCB Way, especially when it comes to 3D printing. So have a look again in the video description to the special deals. And I guess that's it from me for today. I'll see you in the next video, most probably sometime towards the end of next week. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and 73 from Yankee Oscar 6 Delta X-Ray Echo.